we'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. So Cleveland will get first possession. Garland with the ball. On the wing, Strus. Back to Garland. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive back.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Here's Irving. No good on the shot. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tries it from 19. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Washington. Back to Gafford. And he banks in the layup.
Keeping that head on a swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
Here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Irving. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Garland. There's Davis with the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Now here's Thompson. Checked by Mitchell. Count that bucket.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Allen outside. And here's Strus outside. The offensive rebound. Out to Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Dallas leading by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Screen by Lively. Pass to Exum. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Basket's good.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Pass to Lively. It's Exum on the wing. Back to Lively. Exum outside. Clock at 6. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Garland feeling it out a bit. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Screen by Lively. 5 to shoot. Exum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Exum's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Again, Garland missing. There's a screen. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
To the inside. They swipe it. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And it's hammered home by Green.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer. Outside Irving. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Out to Mobley. And the shot goes down. Mobley's got his first 2 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
They get it back, and they go to the intentional foul.
His first team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Another shot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And it's a Okoro penetrating. It's tipped. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Back to Marshall. Screen by Lively. Nifty move. Marshall with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Hunter. Here's Green. And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. On up the court. Pass to Hunter. Now Green. Mobley outside. The three is up. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Christie. Rebounded by Green.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Outside Davis. Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Now Mitchell. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson outside. Inside. Gafford. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Dallas shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the second free throw is good. 51 seconds left in the second period. Dinwiddie outside. Fires for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Garland with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Mitchell. The touch! Spider Mitchell!
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Dinwiddie outside. And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Mavericks lead by 8. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Garland, no good. Washington inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Pass to Irving. Gafford the screen to the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And here's Garland. And he makes it on the layup. Garland's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
From 8 feet away. And it's in. Off the glass. 11 points in the game.
He gives the defense headaches. Even with the man all over him, Garland is still tough to stop.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Back to Garland. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Drops in the 3.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
And Mitchell over to help. Pass to Marshall. And here's Exum. Check by Mitchell. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Throws it up high. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition, here they come. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Outside Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
The ability of Davis to shoot from out there really does open the floor for him.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Hunter. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Davis. And the Mavericks, another 3.
3 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Mitchell is such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
There's Davis with the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The drive by Mitchell. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Gafford up top. Left side, Davis. Over Mitchell. And it's Dallas scoring again.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
Pass to Mobley. From behind the arc. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Here's Davis. And here's Thompson for three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Dallas looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Thompson. Back to Garland. Here's Jerome. Outside Strus. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Hunter, here we go. And finished off by Hunter.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
He takes it in. Garland. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that one's good. Thompson.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
There's a screen by Marshall. Pass to Lively. Williams on the wing. From the high post, he drills it.
Timeout, timeout.
Williams has got 5 points now.
Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure, man.